In a world oversaturated with other people's opinions, what is needed now is more opinions! Alex and the Garbage Man!
I have a titty. He's kind of bitey.
How old?
6-7 weeks. His name is Bruno. Yeah. Go get Chewbacca. Go get him. He's feisty.
Yeah, they are at that age. It's almost like the terrible twos.
Holy shit, man. The poor cats, like my other cats, like they don't even know what to do. And it's like, you're like 3 times the size of this thing. Would you just fuck him up already?
You had to bat him around or something.
Yeah, Chewbacca kicked him across the living room the other day because he was kind of biting at his foot. Chewbacca just was like, pow! It's just,
the Chad is here.
Chadney was first. Hashtag no you weren't.
Oh.
Hashtag ha ha. Can you hashtag that? Why not, right? Kids can hashtag anything, correct?
Yeah. Even run-on sentences, apparently.
I like the ones that are like, hashtag first, hashtag not second, hashtag I was always here, hashtag first. It's just like, good Lord.
Hashtag ahoy hoy.
Hashtag ahoy ahoy. Okay, Chris, that's I. Well, I'll tell you right now, there, fucker. I will take a screenshot and show you. You were definitely not the first in the chat. You want to fucking be you? Hashtag. No, you weren't. Hashtag, you suck. Hashtag, fuck your Leafs. Hashtag, bandwagon hopper. Hashtag, go Habs, go.
I like Chad's ESL. I am the champions.
I am
plural on champions.
That's like I say. I have all the monies.
I want to move some furnitures. Huh?
Move some furnitures. What? What do you mean I want to move some furniture? You heard what I said. Now I gotta find where it is. Fucking technology. Take the show. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm still here though. Ah! Okay, you want to what? Because your internet's slow. He actually sent me a photo. I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to put it on air, so it means mine's more official than yours is.
Yeah, Tammy's here too. Nice.
Tamara's here. Yeah, Tamara, tell Brody to shut up. It'd be great if you could do that.
That was intentional. No, it wasn't. Nope. You screwed up, old man Lissick.
Ha! Your balls are old. like it's like a Brillo pad that you left too long sitting in that old frog thing. Remember those old frog dishes all parents had that you stuck like your like, and that nowadays you're just like, ow, because like it's like all the gross shit that was on that. Like we used to wash dishes with it. It's like, yeah, just brush it off. It's okay.
Yeah, trillions of bacteria.
Yeah,
and we lived.
Oh, he's on YouTube. Oh, he's first on YouTube. Well, you want to know what? You're not first on the important stream. That's just our view. So, you know what? Hashtag you suck. I can't believe you actually sent it to me. Fucking Gomer.
So, thanks. That's going to be on the internet forever, Chad.
It's because he shaves his balls. Because he shaves his balls.
Hashtag TMI.
Hashtag, yeah. Hashtag.
Have dial up.
Yeah, I believe it up there. You do probably have fucking dial up. Someone picks up the phone. Shit! Not wrong.
Wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
Wrong.
That hurts. Oh, that belch tasted like curly fries from Arby's. Awesome.
I wonder, and we need like a biologist to answer that question, that if you burp and you taste that food, does that mean the food is undigested, or is there something going wrong at that point?
Well, I don't know, because a lot of things. Well, because there are only certain kinds of foods that you belch, and you definitely like taste it again, right? Like there's some stuff you don't, but there's definitely things like you do. So,
Certain kinds, you say?
I believe there's certain kinds that you definitely like when you belch, you're like, oh, but then like you can eat some things and then never, right?
You would have to give me a list.
Just saying, look, what's that first name? You can't really, what's that first name say? Huh?
They both chimed in on YouTube at 6 p.m. So now it's down to seconds, which we don't have.
Well, I'm going to call it Chad wins. Anyways. Well, okay, for instance, like I know like when I eat bacon, like I have bacon belches after. Like I could taste it again. Like maple syrup, like pancakes, definitely tasted it later. That burp a little while ago, that was definitely Arby's. Beer belches. Definitely when like you get beer belches. I don't know, we can ask Brody. Brody, do you get reflex from the cum you eat or what? Just let us know in the chat there if you do.
What sucks about being an audience member and having to type everything out is that by the time he types something out, we could be 3 or 4 topics down the road.
we switch so fast they won't know.
Yeah.
They'll be like, why is Brody talking about eating cum? We always knew there was something wrong with him. He knows, like, kid. Go check out his show Saturday night with J-Man. He actually owes me, not speaking of cum, a favor. I gotta get. Oh yeah, he won't be going Saturday night. Actually,
really? I thought Saturday was his new time slot.
Oh, because I think we're at a fucking bachelor party.
Oh.
When did you? Oh, did you just get vasectomized? Did that happen? Like, are you home now? You must be home. Yeah, because you're gonna be home this weekend. Oh, are you gonna be able to come out, or your ball's gonna be all sore?
I guess in that case it depends on, again, the doctor and if they know how to do their job. It's usually take a day or two or a few days.
Yeah, I've heard different stories. I've heard some guys say, yeah, they had no issues whatsoever. Mm-hmm. And I've heard other guys say that it was hell. So maybe it does depend on the doctor. I don't know. I'm not getting my shit snipped, so I don't know. I'm keeping venom in the snake.
Yeah, probably 2 or 3 days. That's what I've read.
Yeah, you might have to get drunk this weekend just to make sure you numb the pain. That's what I say anyways.
I'd like to know, looking at the numbers of people who are watching, I can see who's watching from where, but I can't see who came in at what time and who left, because apparently there were 2 or 3 people on your Facebook who popped in and then, I don't know, they got raptured or something. They just disappeared. I'd love to see how they came in and went out.
You had to get put out, Chad. Yeah, I knew you were a bitch. Okay, now see, that's just things for guys not wanting to do it. That's a bad feels like getting kicked in the nuts by a ramp for a little while.
And Sarah's got what, 3 kids? So
2.
Whose decision was it exactly?
No, she got 2.
All right.
My Reese and the D man. So yeah, no, 1 was good enough for me. Me and Kim talked about it, but they're like, no. Cohen was like 7. Like, oh, I really don't want to, Maybe it's because you guys had such big balls. And they're going to be in there for a while. Maybe Brody and his baby balls just, they're like, fuck it. He's like, yeah, so what do you think about those Maple Leafs? And it's like, cut your balls. Oh, you're a former Leafs fan. Oh, well, you're used to getting kicked in the nuts then, so this should be nothing for you. and to answer your question, Brody, no, I'm not going to go to Jaws on Friday night because they're actually having like a movie drive-in for Jaws at one of the movie theaters. Jaws is going to be on. And I can't sit that long in the truck. There's not a chance. So if my leg wasn't all fucked up, maybe. Or if we had a motorhome, that'd be a great idea. Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
Jesus, I haven't been to a drive-in since I think it was either 96 or 97 because it was a double bill and I saw George of the Jungle and then Con Air. That was 96. Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember the last one I went to. Oh, look at that. Sarah just sent me a message 8 years ago on June 3rd is when Ben had his vasectomy. And he was made to wear a cone of shame.
A cone of shame.
You know the cone they put on dogs so they don't bite their balls?
Oh.
Or stitches?
Yeah.
8 years ago, Benny got snipped.
Oh.
8 years. Oh, see, just talking about makes my balls sore. Fuck. Yeah, you and your muscular balls. Why? So I could spoon with them? Good Lord. Yeah, fucking long hair Brendan Fraser and Nick Cage. That's spank mag material for days, son. Most definitely. All right. So, hey, is it winter there again? Because it's fucking cold here.
Rain, as usual.
Same here. Yeah, it was like 30 degrees. It was hotter than fuck. And then it's like 12 degrees, 9 degrees now. It's fucking cold.
I'd rather have these periods of extremely hot weather and then the switch into the rain because then it keeps everything fresh and it decreases the chance of forest fires in this area.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. So me and Cole went to Lethbridge today and the fucker spent like $400 on 2 snares or 2 cymbals.
Wow.
Yeah. Because, well, we tried the cheap ones, and he just hit so hard that he broke them. They're, like, eradicated. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, hey, you got a new job? Yeah, my dick! Hold on a second. That's breaking news. I should have grabbed the symbol. I'll show you. Hold on. Just right here.
I imagine, Brody, you're with the same company, but you have a new job title.
I left the light on. Just wait.
New company. Wow. I hope but you're still going up north, I assume. So you're training a little John Bonham there or what?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but this is one that is, that's gone. See, that's gone.
Ooh, yeah.
And then that's all fucking smashed. And like, there you go. See?
Yeah, I see it.
See, so there's that. And
fucked up.
See, this one's just cracked.
I thought Sabian was a good company. Like,
no, they are, but these are really cheap.
I get
really. But he actually spent the money on good ones. And we just found this out. We didn't know this, that Sabian actually has a 2-year warranty. So that if he cracks them, as long as he cracks them and then stops playing them, they're covered. And as long as they're put on the cymbal stands, right? And like the little hole here,
yeah,
doesn't get all wrung out, like it's actually on there properly.
Yep.
Shit. So anyway, Brody, hire a new job. Special Olympics?
And Chad asked, they hire Leafs fans?
Are you done in Fort Mac or is he staying up there, did he say?
Yeah, he said new company, but he didn't go in. I guess he's not going to dox himself. Former Leafs fan. Oh,
yeah, he's one of them fans. Yeah, that I've had enough and blah, blah, blah. I need to move on.
They've been good to me for so many years, but it's time to move on.
Actually, I've actually said it numerous times. First off, are you staying up at Fort Mac? Okay, then on. Nope, staying in Fort Mac area. They're got teams, people of teams, and Brody's actually Well, I can't say that because he's seen championships with the Cowboys. But like Edmonton Oilers fans now, because I mean they had a run there. Brody, will know this. How many first round draft picks in a row? Like I think they might have had 5. I think the Edmonton Oilers had 5 or 6 first round draft picks and just they've never pulled their shit together. So I could see an Edmonton Oilers fan finally saying fuck it, and I can honestly see a Toronto Maple Leaf fan saying fuck it. After all these years of just like mediocrity, I fucking understand. So, but you're not much into the sports, so.
Nope, never did care at all. Like not even from day one. And Mackenzie was a pretty big hockey town, and I'd never cared. I don't know why it never took with me. Maybe it has something to do with friends and family, because my parents were never into hockey. A lot of friends were into hockey, but I just never took to it. And I didn't get excessively bullied for it. People just went on and started spewing their stats to each other and ignored me.
See, I don't think anyone really ever cared. Like I didn't play hockey.
Didn't you though? Didn't you play street hockey a few times?
Yeah, lots of street hockey. Yeah. But hey, Pop.
I taught you. Well, apparently you didn't, because and this is not on you, it's on me. I don't know shit about electrical, so.
Yeah, true. Yeah, whacking off. Yeah. Well, what about or yeah, like you said that. No, what about your ball? Yeah, whacking me off. Yeah, the balk off. Hall, Roger Newton, and the balk off. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
But it's amazing that some people will say that people who are sports fans, they're just, well, I don't want to say they're just dumb. Oh, have a good night, Dad. Thanks for stopping by. That apparently sports fans, that's all they care about is sports. They don't have any common sense with regards to anything else, or any intelligence with regards to anything else. But the amount of sports statistics that the average sports fan has in their brain, it's amazing. The games they can remember, the players, their stats, team trading, managers' names, player names from different years. That's all information that's in there. Imagine, and I think you've said this before with Brody, if you put all that brain power into something else, you could have a degree perhaps in something.
My dad said that to me.
Oh, sure.
Back about, well, if I'd known, like, I'm not nearly when I was a kid, I knew everything about the Montreal Canadiens. I mean, fucking everything. Players, stats, years of cups, everything. And now, I'm fucking shit. But Dad would always say, yeah, if you don't need to spend the time on your schoolwork that you did doing in the sports stuff. Yeah, my wrestling recall's pretty good, so.
Yeah.
Stupidly good. Like, again, useless knowledge that'll do nothing for me in my life.
Yeah.
But I got it. So.
Really not a Leafs fan is what your title should
be. Why did you change that? Really not a Leafs fan. Really artist formerly known as Leafs fan. Even Brody. Oh yeah, sperm pet. What's up? The roof is on fire. We don't really let a motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker. Burn. Such a dumb song.
It's fun though.
It is very fun. Song. And I forgot all about it. And when I don't even back to work, I think for goodness, maybe a week or two, I was driving around with the boss and he is serious and that came on. And we were just like, yeah! Hi, Oj!
Hey, Jen.
Tell your dad to get a new hockey team there, buddy. And tell Mom to start leaving the windows open, the blinds open on Wednesdays, because Big Nick drives a garbage truck around the front of the house, and the blinds are always closed. So, tell Mom to start leaving the blinds open. Big Nick will drive by and at least give you a wave and a honk.
Don't forget about Ryan. Really, Ryan is
here somewhere.
He's here. He usually lets the show go. I was going to say between him and Chad, who comments more?
Oh, Chadney.
Really?
I think so. Him or Brody, but Brody's a top, but Chad, because Ryan usually just comes in, says his, his bro, and Ryan will just say his hi, and then every once in a while he'll throw something out, and it's always something rednecky, like, oh yeah, shit, Ryan's here. He'll say that, and then kind of just moves on. And he always says goodbye at the end of the night. So
yeah. This is a show that incorporates the people.
Yes. Good job, dude. Apparently a huge attention seeker. What the fuck is that? Oh, wait. Do I want to delete that? Okay, I don't want to delete that. No, pro tip for me. PC job.
What? That's another one of those useless bits of information I'm going to remember.
Pro tip from the dipshit or what? A little tip for lemonade lovers: the PC jalapeno lemonade. Who would think PC jalapeno would be good?
Canceled.
Hey, don't make me sue you, Casey. I saw you trying to get money from Cronin. Shut the fuck up. Be calling my lawyer too, you little prick.
And the peanut gallery known as Casey is Raw is here. Now everyone's here.
Yeah, Raw because he beats his dick so fucking much. Jesus. I think Vegas and Colorado, hopefully it stretches to the 7 games. Yeah, and they just beat the living piss out of each other. And then, yeah, so that's what I hope happens. I went and saw a surgeon today, or on Tuesday.
Yeah, you were talking about that last week. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, then me and Jake will do a class action lawsuit against you for gimmick infringement. I don't know what for you, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, so I'll have the squishy on my leg for at least a year. It's gone down a lot. So, but when it does happen, like when we get to that year, I can actually go in and book to get the fat taken out.
Nice.
So, like, I'm always gonna have a bit of a bump, but at least it'll be able to, like, wear a boot, because I can't even put a boot on right now because where the lump is. So I'm getting around really good. I get sore. I gotta learn to slow down. I always walk really fast. I know it's hard. Fat guys don't walk fast. Okay, so I waddle quickly, and when I waddle too fast, the leg, it starts to hurt. And what? Fuck that Like a Surgeon song. The beginning of it with the heartbeat beeping. Every time that song comes on my fucking stereo when I was in the snowplow, I would think something's wrong because I hear it beeping. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, oh, you fucking stupid song again. Like a surgeon, hey, cutting for the very first time. I fucking love that song.
Make like the pickle, put the fat in a bag and hang it up in your living room or something.
Well, that's just it. If they gotta take the screw out of my knee, I want to keep it. Yeah, that'd be a great idea, right? Well, either way, they're both disgusting. So, like, I'm just okay.
When you have to do a live stream from your tub or your shower, that's when you're being drowned by the shark, I think.
I remember that, Jen. You did that in high school, right?
What'd she do?
Broke her arm. I remember Jen I think it was in high school. Yeah, she was in a sling or something. I vaguely remember that. I think it happened in high school. That I don't know what happened, but hi Frank the Birds.
Hello, Frank.
Yeah, he's live right now. They're talking about the new Loki series.
Oh yeah.
So I'll probably check that out. I actually still got to watch WandaVision. I really enjoyed the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I'm super stoked that they're going to be doing a 3rd season to... That's right. Yeah. They're doing a third season of The Punisher.
Mm.
Did you ever see the Punisher series?
No.
Oh, dude, I thought it was excellent. Like I thought they had Shane from Walking Dead was Punisher. Yeah, I thought he was awesome. I thought it was very well done. Oh, I need to know what's going to happen to the Fat too. I don't think they're going to let me take it because of Biohazard. I honestly don't think they're going to let me keep it.
Yeah, in this day and age, when people do weird stuff just for internet clicks, they're going to be like, no, Nick, you can't keep it because you're probably going to dump it all over yourself.
Yep.
Give me money. Give me money.
Yeah. So, like, I'm going to, like, totally take this and, like, put it on my head.
And then I'm going to
clicks on the gram.
I'm going to Gorilla Glue it to my face, y'all.
Yeah. It's your fat, what the fuck? The Junos.
The Junos.
I haven't watched, the last music show I watched was when they used to have the MTV Movie Awards. I never watched the Oscars, the Grammys, nothing. I always liked the MTV stuff. Because to me, it always felt like the MTV award shows were like more for the fans. Because this is the shit people liked. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know, Chadney. Maybe I'll ask him, why can't I have my fat? Who are you to take my fat away from me? Like, seriously. Like,
you don't have my consent.
Yeah. I didn't say you could have that. I'm going to sue the hospital now because they didn't give me back all the blood that I lost.
Yeah, really. I haven't watched the Academy Awards since I lived at home 20 some years ago, I think. I watched clips, but I've never watched it all the way through.
Well, because a lot of the times it's movies that it's like, Je believe by Pupuchi. It's like, who the fuck even saw this movie? Why is it not like Fight Club or The Avengers or these movies that everyone fucking talks about? Oh, I just shit myself.
Jeez. Yeah, we should start a Patreon. Give us money to buy Nick diapers.
Maybe. Oh, that one kind of hurt.
Okay, so this is the old man show. We talked about the weather. Now we're on bowel movements.
Hey, you want to know what? I actually saw a poster because I think it was yesterday, however many years ago, The Crow was released.
94.
Or maybe it was just a really cool poster, but that is an awesome movie.
Yeah.
Like, that is favorite award shows host. Oh, I really stink. Holy fuck. Oh, a reward I don't watch enough shows. Like, you know.
Cape Fear was really good.
Cape Fear, I really enjoyed Cape Fear.
Yeah.
That was really good. And so was Silence of the Lambs.
Mm-hmm. It's a toss-up at that point.
Yeah, I can't think of a host, to be honest with you, Chad. I can't even give one because I don't, and I mean, most people always say Ricky Gervais because all the shit he said, but I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just pretentious assholes getting together, fucking jerking each other's dicks. Oh my God, your movie was so good. I don't know, but now let's get it yours. I mean, hey, have you heard about that? What Andy's been doing to those people? No, shh. We don't talk about that right now. Oh shit, we gotta talk about it now? Oh, he's a bastard, fucking Weinstein. Right, we're supposed to. Yeah, asshole. Oh shit, they got Epstein? Did they get? Uh-oh. Oh, he's dead, sweet. Woo!
Yeah, because he killed himself.
Yeah. What? I was saying he killed himself. What are you trying to say?
Yep. That's exactly the circumstances were just perfect for him.
Everything
to do
just
that.
worked out just like a fucking movie.
Lined right up. Yeah, the stars were in place.
And that's what. So whenever anyone says like it's a movie, it can't happen. Apparently, Epstein killed himself in the series of events that have been right out of a movie. So yeah, movies can happen. What if Epstein did a face-off? What if he did a face-off with like Danny Trejo and got the tattoo on his chest and everything? He's a scary human being. He seems really cool because he's done so many different roles, but he looks like a badass motherfucker.
Yeah.
See, and that's actually a really good point. Yeah, because you didn't see a lot of Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs, right? But it's almost but this almost goes to like I've said about what I say about Jaws. You don't see a lot of the shark, but it just draws you in. Same with the character of Dr. Hannibal Lecter. You don't see a lot of them, but the character draws you in, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it leaves the audience wanting more.
Wanting more.
Now, John Carpenter flipped that when he did The Thing in 1982. He said, I'm going to show the hell out of this monster. And you see a lot of it, which is great. So
which is great, yeah.
It depends on, I guess, the storyline and which way the director wants to go with it.
Exactly. Yeah, and you never know. And I always love the end of that. Like, so what do we say? What do we do now? And they're just sitting there in the snow. Like, you're just waiting, like, just what's going to happen, you know?
Yeah, it's great.
It's kind of like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
The 78 version?
Yeah, when the guy at the end's like, ah! And you're like, motherfucker!
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it was like awesomely done, right? What other movies had good endings like that? Like that end where you're just like, oh, motherfucker, that was great. And I don't mean like, I said Dr. Hannibal Lecter. Okay, sorry, I thought being a dick. Like, what would be another good movie like that where it's just like it happened and it just cuts off and it's the end?
Ooh, I
like
love
that,
movies that end like that.
Like,
that just cut. Yeah.
How about the original, like didn't cut, but the original Night of the Living Dead, when the black guy comes out and he's not a fucking zombie and they still shoot him.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
you know what that says about that particular time?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Or like the end, or I mean, it was a little cheesy, but still the end, like The Mist with the newer version.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, where he's just like, no, right? He's like, oh, can you imagine living? Like, holy shit. Yes, yeah, I've said that the Usual Suspects was. When we watched that, like the kids, because we had Owen here at the time, we're watching it, and when it happened, Cohen and Owen were both just like, the whole time. And 7, the end of 7. When you know, it's like, what's in the box? Of course, the Cohen's like, Dad, what's in the box? I'm like, just listen. And then when he says the head part, Cohen's just like,
yeah. I got 2 examples. From I can't remember what year Scream 3 was released, but the ending of Scream 3, when Neve Campbell's character looks at the open door and then she walks away from it and then it cuts. I love endings like that where it just cuts to black right there. There's another one, Halloween 5, the ending of Halloween 5, when the little girl is walking through the jail and the jail has been fucked up. And she doesn't scream no, but she says no, and it cuts to black. I love it when it cuts to black like that.
See, and then you said Halloween 4 at the end when she's standing there. It gives me like goosebumps just thinking about it. And Don Pleasance did such a great when he's like, no, and he's like, and it's just like, holy shit, right? Because you're like, because it was just the way they did them. Like as soon as it went to the vision of Michael in the first one, and she put the thing down, I'm like, oh, no way! I thought it was like, that is so awesome, so awesomely done.
I liked part 4. I used to have part 4 on, I think it was beta. Yeah, I had a beta copy because when Shopper's Video was still open, I would buy beta tapes galore, and I had a copy and I watched it over and over. And part 5 I watched recently, wasn't too hot on it, but again, I like the ending. The end of Reservoir Dogs. Too.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, when he's like, he's gonna shoot him and he just can't fucking shoot him, and he's just like, you fucking fun, you know. I think when the cop's yelling at him, I'm a cop. What the fuck have you been doing? His like, fucking ears cut off. He's covered in fucking gasoline. Then he finally fucking shoots him, right? And don't bitch. We're fucking ruining movies. What other ones had, like someone died and you weren't expecting? Well, Deep Blue Sea was Samuel L. Jackson. I know we talked about that last week. Great. I didn't see that one coming at all. Fucking Shark ate me. What are there? I'm trying to think other good. I like actually, and speaking of Scream, the scene in number 3 was it number 3 when they're doing like the movie in the movie.
Yes.
And the scene when the sheet is standing in front of the window, then it's like she thinks it's her mom's talking to her. Remember that? And the sheets are covered in blood and stuff, and like it's like it is your. That always gave me the creeps too. It gave me like a little bit of the heaves, like bleh, right. Other movies that made you go, oh fuck.
What about the end of Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels? You remember that? The guy is on the bridge. He's leaning over trying to grab the 2 antique guns, and he's got the phone in his mouth. And it freeze frames on that exact
moment. Yeah, and you're
great.
Yeah, it's one of those things like does he fall? I sometimes I love how they leave that little bit in your brain, right? Like, oh, what happened there, right?
Speaking of which, another quick example is from the end of Revolver. Revolver, I think, was directed by Guy Ritchie, and I remember it clearly. It's Ray Liotta standing there. He's just out of his fucking mind, and he says, "Fear me," and he's holding a gun. He's pointing the gun. His hand is shaking, and he says, "Fear me." And I think it cuts at that point, and there are no credits. That's kind of a crazy movie. I love the end of No Country for Old Men. That was
so awesome. Yeah.
Especially after Tommy Lee Jones says, "Then I woke up," and he pauses, and you hear the clock in the background, and then it cuts to black. I love that.
I just had one too, and I lost it when you said, and it was just motherfucker. It was along those lines. No, it wasn't Snatch, because Snatch didn't end like that. Though I liked how they tied the end of it together. How Mickey had it all set up to fucking go down and then kill everybody and Bricktop. What was another movie? I had it, and it's gonna drive me nuts now. And we're gonna start talking again. And I'll be like, oh, and like,
you'll remember it tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like, yeah, I remember that last week. Yeah. Actually, a creepy ending was this recently. I watched. Did you see Zac Efron as Ted Bundy on those?
I didn't see it, but I heard about it during production.
Did a really good job, and it's a really okay. Do you mind if I say what happened?
Go ahead.
Okay, so spoiler for this Ted Bundy thing. So, anyways, he's he's cuffed, or in prison, and he's still telling everybody, "I'll get away with it. I'll get a blah 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 blah," and and this didn't happen, but this was a gory twist to it. And that this girlfriend or his wife is like, or fiance is like, I know you did it, but she's like, how did you do it? And he goes on the glass, and he writes hacksaw in his breath so she could see it said hacksaw, and that's how he fucking took this girl's head off and stuff. It was just it was a creepy moment. Really creepy. No. But if you do decide to watch that, I would do the original Ted Bundy tapes, like where it's him talking, like actually Ted. Because then when you watch this movie, which I thought was very well done, you know more of the characters in because you know what happened, right? Because Ted Bundy talks about it. Yeah. So it's amazing how we have such an affinity and obsession, I guess, with serial killers. They're so interesting.
More an obsession in this culture,
yeah,
I think.
And I wonder what it is. Is it like we like to be scared? Is it like we can't imagine other humans doing this? I hate saying this, but is it a lot of people maybe living vicariously through these people? You know, like, I don't know how to say this without sounding completely somaticist or whatever, like a crazy person, but I can't fucking kill a bunch of people. But I can sure watch or read about how other people did it, and that'll be enough to tide me over. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder how many people that's like, maybe that's what it is for them.
Yeah, kind of, living vicariously through, or their lives are so mundane, and they see this horrible, terrible tragedy, and for some reason they latch onto it. They want to know more. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting, on people what it is.
Yeah. Sarah's got a good point. The why and the how. Why would someone do this? How did they do it? What drives a person to do it? That
And
brings
how?
up. Yeah,
Go ahead. Sorry. No, you go.
Okay, we're gonna lose you. So if you don't want to,
I got it.
Okay. So that brings up a movie that I brought into the You Missed It podcast that I really loved. Like the first time I saw this movie, I thought, this is a great movie. This was in my subconscious about a movie that was out there that was lost to time, but I found it. It's called Session 9. And it's got a few good actors in it, David Caruso being one of them. And part of that, the story is loosely based on, I think he was an accountant in not Minnesota, the Boston area, who one day, he's got a great job. He's got a wife. I think she was pregnant. He goes home, and for whatever reason, I don't know that it was ever established, he kills her, and he chops her head off, puts it on a stick in the backyard, and then he starts driving out of town or out of state or something. No reason as to why he did it, like why people just snap. That's the interesting thing. And it's probably, the curiosity could also stem from, could something like that happen to me? Could I all of a sudden snap out of nowhere? It's kind of like a selfish thing.
And it's amazing that even after these people have done this, like we just watched the John Wayne Gacy one. And I mean, it's nothing special. It's nothing gory or nothing. It's a creepy story. I can't think of the actor's name, but yeah, it was actually Pee-wee's nemesis in Pee-wee's Big Top or Pee-wee's Great Adventure. He was the bad guy. And I know you are, but what am I? He played Gacy. Yeah. And even after Gacy was caught and he was charged not charged, but they found all the bodies in the basement. They're digging them all up. And he's still in prison going, yeah, I got powerful friends. You just fucking wait. I'm going to get you. And like, he's busted. It's done. And he's still, it was the same with Ted Bundy. He's like, there's no way they're going to put me in jail. I got this beat. He was completely convinced that there was not a chance in hell that he was going to jail. Yeah. Do you want to see? That might be interesting. We could do that. Maybe not every week because we'll rip through actors pretty quick. I think it'll be interesting because Alex is much more of a deep dive person into movies. And I bet you mine will be like more pop culture, if you will, where Alex would be like, yeah, this De Niro film from 1981 called Smear for Her, where he was this, Albanian slumlord. And I'll be like, I like Any Given Sunday. Right? So,
Take care, Jen. Thanks for
coming by. Mom things to do. Being an adult sucks.
Yeah. I was going to respond to really by saying, no, that's Frank's show. But, I guess we could, but I don't want to turn it into an hour-long show because that's something they do. I want to leave that. And that's just it.
Yeah, well, that's why we got Frank. We put Frank in the notes, or I did. Well, we did. And Brody's show and Derailed and all that. Yeah, so if you guys look at our notes, Chad, Sarah, you guys are ever just hanging out while wanting something to watch, Frank has a show. Don't watch him now. No offense. He's the same time as us. So watch him after us. And then, of course, Brody's Saturday night. Derailed goes on Sundays. And then Joe Cronin and Jake, friends of the old show, they're always popping on. Joe always comes on. I mean, he does a lot of wrestling, but he also comes on and just does random shows and shit. Hey, son. So check them out. Yeah, they're in the notes here, guys. So you should check them out. They're really good. So, but yeah, anyways, back to serial killers and stuff. I like stuff like that. What did you want? A movie I forgot and I enjoyed it, and by today's standard, and I think I said this a while ago. I know I did, but House of a Thousand Corpses.
Ooh, I've seen that, but it's been way too long.
Watch it again. It definitely, compared to now, like with Saw and all that stuff, it's pretty tame, but it's still a great watch. And Rob Zombie's first Halloween, I really like. The second one was, I couldn't even finish. I think as soon as Michael talked, I turned it off.
I remember you said about the first Rob Zombie Halloween, the look on the kid's face when he lost it in the mental hospital. I always remember you saying that about that film, and I went back and I watched it a good 6 months ago. Yeah, that kid, he was in Hancock as well. He's been in a few other films. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he was pretty all right. So, I mean, I haven't watched it, and I might sit and watch it once it's on free Disney. But I'm hearing lots of good things about the Cruella de Vil movie with Emma Stone. Yeah, I know, but you see, yeah, it's not your book, but I've been hearing that. I might, I'll probably check. We get it with Disney, so I'll probably check it out. Well, say just to throw on, and I'll maybe I'll wait till Reese comes here, and it'll be an excuse for me to watch it with Reese.
I didn't watch the Glenn Close version. I didn't really.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't care either. But I'm an old man now, so you know, I still. That's just it. Like I don't even care anymore. I love me some cartoons. I just watch Wall-E. That's my favorite Disney movie. Wall-E. I loved it. Yep.
I think I saw Wall-E. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. What else did I? I love the Madagascars.
Never saw them.
Oh man, for a laugh with lots of adult humor in it, you should do yourself a favor. Watch any of the Madagascars.
Yeah, it's the anti-hero, Chad. Yeah, that's what I've heard as well.
See, that's the first time I've heard that.
And
I wonder if they know. Go ahead.
Joker was really good.
I hope they just leave it at that. I hope that's where that Joker ends, because it was so good. I don't want them. Because there's enough universes with Batman and all this shit. So
I don't know.
What I mean?
I would love to see Robert Pattinson versus Joaquin Phoenix. I would love to see that because they're very good actors, both of them.
Okay, before I make that statement, so maybe I shouldn't have said that second Joker. I want to see the Batman first. Yes. I want to see how Robert Pattinson does as. I mean, he can't. I mean, a lot of people shit on Ben Affleck for being Batman. I don't shit on Ben Affleck for being Batman. I don't shit on George Clooney or Val Kilmer. Thought they'd be all good. They're handsome men, good Bruce Waynes. The movie, okay, I won't say I liked Batman versus Robin, but I mean, Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones.
Batman
did
Forever.
That forever, yeah. That's what did it for me. The last two there were Batman, yeah, it was the ones with Clooney.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah, it was just the one, wasn't it, with Clooney?
Yep.
Fucking horrible. It wasn't Clooney's fault. Like the Batman with Affleck wasn't Affleck's fault. It was a fucking horrible Batman. Like Batman versus Superman was awful.
Yeah.
And I mean, great. You're coming off who a lot of people. I liked Michael Keaton as Batman myself, but the majority of people say Christian Bale. So you're coming off what most people perceive as the best Batman to not only a shitty movie, but you're taking over from the best Batman. That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think he was going to win at all myself. But I will say I liked Batman 2, the one with Penguin and Catwoman.
Yeah, Batman Returns.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny DeVito and Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah. Chad, did you watch the 4-hour Zack Snyder Justice League?
Affleck was a bomb in Justice League.
Ronan's pretty good. Heat is great. Godfather 2. It's been a while since I've seen it. Goodfellas, haven't seen that in years. The Fan, yeah, with Wesley Snipes. Hey, Bobby.
See, and I would drop The Fan and I would add Casino in there.
Ooh, that's a good one. Frank talked about that
Casino.
A few weeks ago.
I loved Casino. And that's another movie, the part that gives me like goosebumps is when they beat the fuck out of Pesci and his brother. And they just bury him alive like that. Just like, oh.
The line that Chad is referring to, Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms. Did you ever see the movie Phantoms from 1998? Yes.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Phantoms was a good movie.
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, they produced a movie in, I think it was 2005 called Feast. That's pretty good. It's entertaining. If you need time to kill, that's an entertaining movie.
Affleck was a bomb in Justice League. I say saying the Affleck was a bomb in Justice League from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up now?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I mean, Keanu Reeves and Jason Statham are early 50s now, I think.
Keanu Reeves looks amazing for his
Yeah.
age.
Yeah.
And like anyone that goes into a John Wick movie thinking like, oh my God, this is so dumb. He just killed 170 people.
Yeah.
With what were you expecting? Again, that's my favorite line. What are you expecting? Schindler's List? Well, this is what you're getting.
I would love to see a doctor comment on the injuries that John Wick sustains in these movies, because I can't remember what channel it was, but there were doctors commenting on the injuries that Marv and Harry suffered in Home Alone.
Yes, I saw that too. Yeah,
fucking hilarious. I want to see that for John Wick. That'd be interesting.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Man, people shit on Tom Cruise. He had some good movies.
Absolutely.
Like Top Gun. I love Top Gun. Interview with the Vampire was awesome. Jerry Maguire. I liked the first Mission Impossible.
I was just going to say exactly that.
Yeah, the first one. They get a little, like, okay, we get it. The mission must be possible because there's fucking 7 of them now.
Yeah. The first one was so good because Brian De Palma directed it. And then you see a huge contrast between the first and the second because John Woo directed the second one. And if you've ever seen a John Woo film, you know what to expect. Because Broken Arrow was great. Hard Target was great.
Face Off.
I love Face Off.
That was a John Woo movie.
Mm-hmm. There's a terrible one he did. It was a TV movie from, I think, 1998 with Dolph Lundgren called Blackjack. Ugh, I hate the editing in that movie. I love Edge of Tomorrow. I love it. I love time travel. I love time loops. Vanilla Sky was all right.
Weird. I'm not going to say it was bad. It was just weird.
Yeah, it was different.
Actually, I will say I didn't mind Mission Impossible 2 as well. I'm kind of looking at his films now. I didn't mind Mission Impossible 2. Let's see what else. Rain Man, of course. Color of Money. Legend. Legend always creeped me out because of the puppets. Outsiders was awesome. All the Right Moves was good. The Firm was good. A Few Good Men. Interview with the Vampire. Jerry Maguire. Eyes Wide Shut. Vanilla Sky. Minority Report was an interesting movie. Just the execution was not good, I thought.
Oh, well, it's Steven Spielberg, so he knows how to do a movie. And it was based on a Philip K. Dick novel, so...
Dick. Rock Ages wasn't bad. Tropic Thunder was awesome.
Tropic Thunder was great.
He was awesome in Tropic Thunder.
He and Robert Downey Jr. were great.
And isn't this the society we're in? I can't believe, was it last year, 2 years ago? Downey was taking shit about Tropic Thunder. And it's like, guys, this movie came out in fucking 2013?
2008.
Was it even that low? Okay, where was it? I was trying to find the while I said it.
The Last Samurai, Chad, was okay, but it's more that, and I hate that I'm jumping on this bandwagon, the white savior complex. It was an okay movie, but I don't know.
Ooh, Top Gun Maverick. Can't wait to see that. That'd be going. Yeah, Rock of Ages, he was funny. Tropic Thunder 2008. Yeah, fuck Les Grossman.
I want to have fat hands and I want to dance. Playa.
Yeah, An Interview with a Vampire was awesome. Yeah. Brad Pitt, and Kirsten Dunst. I thought it was, and everyone that was in it. It was so well done.
And Antonio Banderas. And Christian Slater.
You guys haven't seen it forever. You got to find those Saturday Night Live bits when it's how can I say it? Oh yes, the Antonio Banderas show. And he's like, I must undo my button, and they're like, Antonio, no! And he's like, I must. And he opens it. They're like, ah! And the guitars. But I must. Antonio, no! That's how I'd say it. Ah, yes. The Antonio Banderas show. Fuck. Actually, today we started on a big thing at work talking about Mad TV.
Yeah.
And Stewart and his mother. Like, oh, fuck. That actor, I can't think of his name right now, but watching him and her interact as Stewart and his mother are just unbelievable. Like, just again, shit you can watch again. Still to this day, and it still holds up. It's pretty funny. And I like Mad TV could always be a little more edgier because they were on Fox, right?
Little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so they could push that envelope just a little bit more.
What was that Jackass show that they had?
Oh, it's Kenny Rogers.
Yes.
And
I love
Kenny Rogers. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kenny Rogers, and this is Jackass, and he's just drunk all the time.
If you watch, there's an interview with Will Sasso, and they ask him about it. He's like, they're like, so how'd you come up with this Kenny Rogers thing? And he's like, I have no idea. I've never seen Kenny Rogers drunk. I have no idea how he acts. We just came up with this character, and all the stuff with the Kenny Rogers, his Jackass stuff. There's a Kenny Rogers reality show. Right? Have you seen that one?
I don't know.
It's like a 12-minute clip, 12-minute segment, and he goes like it puts like together like The Apprentice and just all this like Survivor, all the stunt shows all in one, and it's Kenny Rogers as the host. That, and then there's the Kenny Rogers and James Brown Jr. Thanksgiving. Holy shit. Yeah, I was raised on the dairy, bitch. It's the bat fetching 5,000 with your teeth.
Will Sasso was in a movie this year called Boss Level. That's a good movie. If you haven't seen that, if you like time loop movies, that's a good one to watch.
Boss Level?
Boss Level, yeah. Frank Grillo's in it.
I like Frank Grillo.
And Mel Gibson's in it too.
There it is. Yeah, Mel Gibson. Yeah, there it is right there. I would recommend it. You want to laugh with Will Sasso. You need to go listen to his shows when he was on Fighter and the Kid with Brian Callen and Brendan Schaub.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like when him and Callen start going back and forth, it's so good. And like he's like describing how, yeah, and I'm gonna choke you out and you're gonna be like sleeping, and then I'm gonna pop your head, just like in Game of Thrones, just like the Mountain did. Pop your head. Just like it's yeah, I need to look it up because you got some time to kill. You need to watch it because it was, yeah, I've watched it many times. And when they sing this is how we do it by Montel Jordan and fucking Will Sasso singing it. It's fucking awesome. Really, Casey? You're playing Fortnite? God, you're so lame. This is how we do it. Na. Gotta find it because it's still Sasso. His Schwarzenegger stuff is funny too.
Yes.
When he's driving around, I'm in Canada. Yeah, you go first, eh? What's that? So, Fighter and the Kid. Find what episode that is. Fighter and the Kid. Yeah, so episode 370 because Chris DeLeo's pretty good too.
307?
No, 267. I think that was the one. 267. You can probably watch actually the volume 1, the funniest moments, and that's pretty good too. This is how we do it.
I will find it.
Anyways,
later.
Later, losers. Actually, while we're here, I'm gonna go on Casey's feed and tell him he's a dildo. No. Let's see. He's probably just jimmer-jammering. Randy Piper.
You can't do that with someone like Casey because he's going to turn it around on you and say, Nick, do you want to see my dildo?
And say, boo, Casey.
There you go.
Boo, Casey. Playing Fortnite. He's actually an army man, so it's kind of cool. I don't know what the fuck he's playing. Playing an army man game or something. I don't fucking know. Anyways, I guess you're not a gamer at all, are you? Yeah, he is playing Fortnite. There it is.
Unfortunately, no, not anymore. I devote my time to other useless ventures. I used to play Doom and Doom 2 day after day after day. And then once you were in the trailer and you introduced me to Grand Theft Auto Vice City, I bought that and I played it over and over and over again. But other than that, no, I'm not a gamer anymore.
Yeah, I love me Vice City. I love me some Vice City. Yeah, all the GTAs are just so much fun. And then actually, I gotta say, like Red Dead Redemption 2 was amazing. Like you want to get lost in a game. The map is huge. The graphics are unbelievable. Yeah, if you were gonna get lost in a game, I'd recommend anyone to try Red Dead Redemption 2.
I used to watch a YouTube channel, and the guy's out of Vancouver, Vanos Gaming. He and his friends would always do GTA 5 gameplays, and the shit they would do was hilarious. I wanted to buy a PS. What was it on PS? No, it was an Xbox, either Xbox or Xbox Live, just for that game. Never got around to it though.
Yeah, it was probably Xbox because the Windows, a lot of people do role playing on computers and servers and stuff. Like you have, like, if you're in this server and you're a cop, you have to be a cop. Like you get arrested the whole night, you arrest people, the whole 9 yards. Yeah. Whereas in PlayStation 4, it's just Sodom and Gomorrah. Like they're just killing everybody.
Yeah.
I love when you kill someone. Why'd you do that? Because it's Grand Theft Auto. Welcome to GTA, bitch. And then you know, like, hey, sorry. So,
stuff.
You like stuff?
You like stuff?
All right. So this is usually when you throw a curveball at me and say, "Hey, I got this story to set you off. What do you got for me this week?"
Oh, it's my story time, is it?
No. Usually, like you a few times you come up with a news story that, hey, I want you to check it out, and nothing this week. Do I have a story?
Okay, the headline. Maybe I'll just go with the headline and let people do their own thing with it. Here's the headline: Texas man sues Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop after his vagina-scented candle explodes in flames. It's a mouthful, yeah.
So he's suing Gwyneth Paltrow, because
her company,
because her vagina candle exploded
in flames. Yes, I'm sure there's more to the story than that clickbait headline, but I love that jumble of words headline itself.
I don't know how to. I remember hearing that she had vagina candles.
Lakes in Saskatchewan losing oxygen. Ooh, that's interesting.
That is. I haven't heard that, to be honest with you. Quick to the Google.
What about the police officer, the Mounties and RCMP in Saskatchewan, who over the past 30, 40, 50 years have been taking First Nations people and driving them out to the middle of nowhere in the cold and just leaving them there? And their bodies are found days later.
Never heard this? So I have a podcast you need to listen to. Let me find my phone. It is Canadian True Crime Podcast. They actually had an episode about that not too long. Maybe it was before I got hurt. Let me see if I find it. She actually did an episode on that.
Twilight Tours. Yes, that's what they're called. Yep.
Yeah, the Twilight Tours, but there's actually a show. Let me find it here for you. She got a couple crazy stories in here. There's one called The Mad Trapper of Rat River. Took place in 1931. And it was a strange man in Fort McPherson, like up in the north. It was a strange story. Ready, Alex?
Mm-hmm.
Story is number 75 on the True Canadian True podcast. It's the Saskatoon freezing deaths. And there's actually some guys that survived.
70 what?
Number 75.
Okay.
True Canadian True Crime
podcast. Yeah.
Podcast. Yeah. Number 75, Saskatoon freezing deaths.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking dry shots. I mean, dry shots.
The powder itself.
Yeah, no, they're snorting it or injecting it.
They're probably taking it as an enema, knowing kids today. They're butt chugging.
Oh,
that's a thing.
Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, and Chad is splitting hairs asking, is it protein or pre-workout?
I can't take pre-workout.
No?
It makes my skin crawl. Like, I can't. Woo! Like, so this was a study So, so bad news for fishing. Climate change is sucking the oxygen out of lakes. Study suggests. Warming reduces transfer of oxygen from air to water, boosts algae blooms that consume oxygen. Fish could be left gasping for air as oxygen levels plunge in the world's freshwater lakes due to the climate change, a new study suggests. The Earth is getting warmer, and as it does, the lakes are less capable of holding oxygen, and oxygen is needed for every living thing, says Peter Levitt of University of Regina, who is a biologist and co-author of the study. There is less for fish to breathe, and that has a knockout effect on pretty much everything in the lake. That's interesting.
The future is screwed. I mean, bees, we're not going to have chocolate past 2050. We're probably running out of oil by that time, too. Population explosion. Pollution is going to be terrible. CPP is going to be non-existent. Pre-workout because it's high in caffeine. Yeah, I have to have a pre-workout. Like I have to have caffeine and something, and caffeine in the form of coffee. I do cold brew coffee because I can't do warm or hot coffee.
Does it upset your tummy?
It does. Very much so. Just like that acid reflux that I had.
Brutal, right? Oh, it's so... And, like, there's nothing you can do for it unless you're taking Tums or something. There's nothing to do to get rid of that acid reflux, and it's so horrid.
One thing that I found, and I did this for a while, you take your bed and you raise up the head of the bed about a good 6 inches, and when you're sleeping, that should help ease the acid reflux, and it did.
Yeah, you said that it helped out.
Yeah. Oh my God. She just wants the intro, that's all.
I get a story time.
Long or short?
How about the adventures of my 19th birthday?
Was I there? Of course I was there.
At the bar. I was at the bar.
Never mind.
So you were not.
I was not there.
I can tell the story of the day of my 19th birthday because there was a whole fucking day.
Well, I don't know how long you want to go with.
Go for the long one then.
Okay. Story time with Nick. Story time by Nick. Oh
yeah. Jesus fucking. All right. Story of my 19th birthday. Okay. So we still had Quigley's and Sports Bar. And started at noon with my mom. My mom took me out for lunch at Quigley's. And I mean, I had all the food in Mackenzie. Quigley's had the best food in town. Like, it was amazingly good. So, and then mom left and I stayed in the bar. And I remember Colin Doyle showed up. Mike Doyle showed up. We had some drinks. And then it was, okay, I need to go take a break because I'm getting really fucked up here. And so I guess maybe this would be a medium story. So then I go back to the bar. And I can't remember I can't even remember who I met there. I don't remember. There was a lot of people because I knew everybody, right? Like I knew everybody in Mackenzie. So then I never sang really. I mean, I'd sang with Morley and them kind of like in the basement at Morley's house, but I never really sang out in public. So I went to karaoke. And I ended up actually partying with, if I remember correctly, it was Leanne and Diane Lays, Lavender Maw, and I think Maria Lays. I think their mom was there too. And I remember singing and I remember my dad coming in. I was just shit faced, and everybody was buying me Prairie Fires.
Oh,
yeah. And I remember saying to my dad, "Dad, I had to swear in my song because it was part of the song because I didn't swear in front of my father. Yeah. I just didn't. Right? I was like, Dad, it was like I had to say fuck in the song because it was in the song. Right? Of course, Dad's just like, okay, son. Right? Like, and. I just remember like drinks, and I could see lots of faces, but I can't remember if they were actually there for that time. So Leanne and Diane, they take off in the middle of the song. They're like, come to Quigley's, right? So I'm all right, come to Quigley's. And I don't remember what time it was. And I got to Quigley's, and I remember I kicked open the door. I remember seeing Trevor Turner and Andy Parker. Like, Trevor wasn't working. Trevor was just in the bar. And Andy Parker was working the door. And he knew that, like, I remember giving him my ID because he knew I didn't have picture ID, but he knew me. So I gave him like a hat, and he's like, okay. And I remember it felt like cheers. The whole bar went, Nick, right? Because everyone knew it was my birthday. And I remember standing there going, fuck this. And I remember I left. So I start walking home from Quigley's, and we live down in Century, right? I remember being down by the old car wash behind Chevron.
Yeah.
I walked down there. Like I left Quigley's in a straight line down Mackenzie Boulevard. I ended up down by Chevron, behind Chevron. Then I ended up in the field up in Mac 1. Because I remember being up in the field. And then I remember getting to the top of going down into Century down that big hill. And I remember standing there going, nope. And I walked all the way down Centennial and walked down the boulevard again and walked in up to the house, the trailer, right? I don't remember. And I remember I got home. It had to be like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So I had to have been walking for 3 hours. It was normally was what, a 20-minute walk?
You're going all over the map.
Yes, I went literally through Mackenzie as an S. And I got home, and I remember Dad was waiting for me. And like he said he was going to wait. My dad always waited up for me. Always. Even when I was like 19, still staying at home, he would until I walked in that door.
That's admirable. Yeah,
which it was, it's great, right? I go to bed now. I ain't waiting for him to come home. I have shit do in the morning. And I remember him saying, you all right, son? I'm like, I'm great. Great. And he goes, okay, I put a bucket by your bed. I'm like, I don't need a bucket. And I went down to that room, and I laid down, and the whole room went, woo, 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 woo. And I just started puking. I could hear him laughing at me. I'm like, shut up. Just puking. And if I remember correctly, and I think I'm right, and this is why this always sticks out in my brain, I think the fair was in town. So I remember walking up to the fair, listening to the Scar Tissue. I might be a year behind. I might be a year before or after. What year Californication come out?
97.
I was 90. No, but anyways, that was my story of my 19th birthday, which I can't wait to do to my son next year because he's 18. And Auntie Sarah already said she's coming down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I gotta see that. Californication. That was a good album. Dream of California. 99.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, released in 1999. Holy shit. That's not the... okay, that's right. That is not the... Yep. That was a great... I quite enjoyed that album.
Jesus, that's 22 years ago now.
Crazy, right?
That's insane.
I'm sure it's right. Yeah, June 8th, 1999. So I did. Because I remember I saw Diane, Leanne, and Marie up at the graduation and 18th birthday right around the same time. I remember seeing the Lace twins and Mom up there. How are you doing? I'm like, okay. Like, I was up and walking. I shouldn't have been, but I don't even know why I went to the fair. But yeah. Wow. So the Peppers, that album sold 15 million copies worldwide and more than 7 million in the United States alone.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's when album sales were the metric.
Yep.
Nowadays, it's online sales of singles.
Yeah.
That's it if people buy it, because a lot of people got to put their stuff on YouTube for free.
Yep. And that is the nature of the beast now.
Yep, unfortunately.
Yeah, August and everything after was a great album. Man, I don't know if I can sit there and say this is my favorite album from the 90s.
Depends on the day, I guess.
Yeah, that's just it. It's one of those, it's a subjective question. But I will say for really though, he said that last week too when we talked about music.
Yep.
He put over that album a lot.
Yep. Yeah, I asked if you had seen the Joe Rogan episode or pardon me, not the episode, but clips of Joe Rogan talking to the lead singer of
Adam.
Counting Crows, and I think that was him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
me
and I
too.
would go to Prince George and cruise the CD stores quite a bit.
I loved it. I loved looking through CDs. Actually, I will say it was cool. I did that with Colin today. Because his girlfriend's really into CDs, so it's their anniversary tomorrow, so he wanted to buy her some CDs. So it's kind of cool going through CDs. And I say Iron Maiden. I know, bro, you just studied Iron Maiden a couple years ago. But they have some of the coolest album covers. All the shit with Eddie.
Yeah.
Iron Maiden, their covers are fucking sweet. It's an art that's lost, right, in album covers now, right? You go like some of them 70s album covers are pretty fucking awesome.
Yes and no, it depends. Like sometimes you gotta really look. I think Frank was saying that with regards to movie posters. There are still some really good movie posters. Well, posters is more of a general term nowadays for graphic or title cover graphic or something. Yeah. There's still some good stuff out there. You just got to find it.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, exactly. Oh, excuse me. If you can find those like Japanese movie posters, like some of them are cool. Like you never even saw the ones here. Like the one I saw for The Crow was Eric Draven. It was him on the edge of a building with the crow. And it had like, it was all red, but he was in black with the white face paint on and stuff. And the crow was in the building was black. It's like, I'd never seen that before. I thought the Crow poster, the original poster, looked really cool. Right. So yeah, I miss record stores. I miss more than record stores. I miss going through movie video stores.
Oh man. Video Encounter, Shoppers Video. What was the one that was after
Movie Gallery?
Oh man. And again, I'm going to bring this up. There was that really stupid low budget sex comedy that a bunch of us watched at Penny's. It was myself and either you or Ryan who picked it out. I still can't find it. God damn it. But yes, I remember I would browse in there and I can't remember who the person manning the till was. She graduated a few years before us, but I saw her quite a bit.
Now, is it Crystal Blackburn?
No, it was someone else. I can't remember her name. I would know the name.
I remember renting a bunch of. Remember we used to rent the cheesy horror movies. We'd rent like Sledgehammer, bad or like there was one. It was like it was called Sledgehammer, and there was like Camp Blood or something like that. With the cheesy one with the guy with the clown mask. Like, that clown mask was actually pretty fucking creepy. So yeah, I loved video stores. Video stores were awesome. And then you'd always end up renting something you've seen 15 times because you knew you fucking liked it.
Yeah.
You're right. So.
But even though those stores are gone now, you can still find a lot of good music and movies out there. Like I go to the Internet Movie Database. I hate their new format. I like the old format better, but I can still find movies I've never heard of. Sometimes I will sort by year, and the default setting when you sort by year is to sort by popularity. So let's say 2009, Avatar would be number 1. I scrolled and it's 50 entries per page. I scrolled from 1 to about the 500th entry because there's something about the year 2009 that had a lot of really good movies and stuff I had never heard of before. You can find a lot of that on the IMDb. Search writers, search directors, search actors. They've even got a section halfway down. If you like this movie, then it recommends like 12 more. I found a lot of good movies that way.
Did you ever see, just because I just went to IMDb.com, did you see The Hitman's Bodyguard with Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds?
Yes, I did.
I got a kick out of that. I thought it was pretty entertaining. Just because they're doing The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Now, so I saw the movie poster for it today, so I actually got a kick out of that. I'm just looking at his top picks for movies and stuff, and for some reason it's on here, but Dracula, like Bram Stoker's Dracula, that was 92? So good. Uh-huh.
Yes, with Gary Oldman, that's great.
And Winona Ryder.
Yeah.
Yep. That was really
Reeves,
good.
Monica Bellucci was in it too.
Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
And Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Yep, it was really good. Meet Joe Black.
That was all right.
Was
I remember The first time I saw that, and this was the only time I had done this, I was with Kristen and Christy. We were stoned and drunk, and for some reason we thought it would be a good idea to go watch that movie. Nope, I bolted. Had to be halfway through. I think he was eating peanut butter at the time, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I was dizzy as fuck. So I was going around in circles, and Diane was at the counter. She pushes open the door. She sees the instant she sees me walking around, she turns around. She's like, nope. And she grabbed Kristen and Christy, and we were out of there. Ugh.
God, we had a lot of fun at that theater.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lost Boys. That was good. I liked Lost Boys.
Great.
That was a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a while here, I had a Blockbuster video card, and I rented from there a few times, but not a whole lot. Rogers, hey?
Yeah, we kind of had the same thing with Movie Gallery.
Yeah.
You could rent 7 days, but see, ours was 7 days, $7.
I think you're right. It was an insanely low price for 7 days.
For the old movies. Yeah, for the old movies. Yeah.
Yeah. And I would watch the majority of them in 1 or 2 days, which I still do but I can't watch 5 or 6 movies in a day. Even though I'm lying, I have. But I can't do that much anymore.
You know, dude, there's nothing beats to me like a nice rainy or snowy cold day. I mean, rainy for you. And it's like, you know what? I have nothing to do. I'm just going to watch fucking movies.
But you yourself, you have a family, you have a house. Don't you have plenty to do?
Sometimes, yeah. But this is when I do things that if I know it's going to be a shitty weekend, like not that I watch movies all day, but like say if I know it's like say Saturdays nights and Sundays is going to be like the shits, I'll try to do everything I possibly need to do on Saturday. That way when Sunday comes, it's like, you know what? I'll do some laundry on Sunday because of what? Because my surround system, everything's downstairs and the laundry room's downstairs. So I can just do my laundry and, sorry, itchy eye. I can just do my laundry while I'm watching movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't get me wrong, it doesn't happen very often. But I'm saying like, you know, if just a day where it's just the shits, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna do that today. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, Chad, I remember you recommending Killing Zoe for the You Missed It podcast, and I responded by saying, it's got Eric Stoltz in it, so probably not. It's an okay movie. I mean, Lawrence Bender and Quentin Tarantino produced it in '93. Not bad. It's a watch, I guess.
I'm saying just going through it. Just for some reason, they gave me top picks of movies, and I don't know why they gave me these movies. Just I don't know. But... Oh, anyways, kind of seems like we're slowing down.
Yeah, we always seem to, at some point, center around music and movies, which in this part of the world, in this culture, that's par for the course. No, I did not see the Godfather saga. Didn't Topher Grace? No, I'm thinking if he did that for Star Wars. Sounds interesting, though. I've only seen Godfather 1, 2, and 3 once. And that had to be a good 15 years ago.
I haven't watched Godfather 1, 2. I've seen 3 once. Seen Godfather 1 and 2 a bunch of times. You know. But yeah, number 3, it didn't really matter if I ever saw it again, to be honest with you. So, I guess I got to come up with a song. I think I already have one.
If you want.
I like doing it. So I said this song this band a while ago, and it's the band Camino. And the song I said before was I'm sorry, Mom, but it's not this one. So this one is actually a live version on YouTube. The live version is so much better than the studio. So this is the band Camino, and the song is called, I guess it'd be February. So it's 2 line 14. So it'd be February 14th. But the number 2 line 14. But it's a live version from Live at the Stove. It's only on YouTube, and you had to do some shenanigans to get it on your devices that you can probably figure out on your own. But But I love it. And it's so like I really like when you get an artist who does a song live and their twist is so much different than the original. Like I like the Cowboy Junkies version of Sweet Jane, but I think Miley kills it. I think Miley's version of it is I love it. I won't say it's better, but it's really good as well. So, all right, bro, give it to me.
So I'm going to give two. One of them, you were talking about live versions being better. There's a guy named Howie Day. He's done a bunch of live versions of Toto's Africa. They're all really good. So I really recommend Howie Day because he's really good on the acoustic guitar, and he does great live versions of Africa.
Nice. I like the Weezer version. I got a kick out of that. Well, I got a more kick out of the video, I'll say.
Yeah, Andy Garcia was really good in Godfather 3. I like that they capped it off the way that it ends with Pacino's character. And I guess it's a fitting ending for a guy who had a life like that. I'm not going to give you anything. No, you know what? I am going to give you a strange death metal band name. But it's not anything like Pitbull's in the Nursery.
Damn.
But it is strange. It is the Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza.
You are shitting me.
That's a death metal band name.
Okay, hold on. Do not take that off. Hold on here. Hold on. I'm going to bring up my YouTube over here. What? Oh, and I've decided I got to do this after too. I think I did decide. Me and the kid are actually going to go in and get the YouTube premium. I think I said that last week and I didn't pull the trigger. Yeah, the commercials are just fucking absurd. Like,
I don't understand. I mean, I've got AdBlock Plus and I run Google Chrome and I run Firefox. I don't see any commercials.
Well, I don't have that. What do you have?
So on Google Chrome, there's an extension called AdBlock Plus, and it's on Firefox as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, there they are. The Tony Danza Tap Dancing Extravaganza. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, it's just yeah, every video on YouTube now pops up like 2-3 ads. It's fucking ridiculous and annoying.
Yeah, I can imagine it'd be annoying.
So
the song I'm going to recommend, the band's name is Flicker Stick and the song is Coke.
Flicker Stick.
It's a good song. It's nothing perverted or anything.
Oh, and now I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, you should be.
Oh, fuck. Flicker Stick. Flicker Stick. There they are. Song is called what? Coke. Woohoo! Oh, it's a live version.
Find the studio version, the album version. Much better.
They're all fucking live.
It's around there somewhere.
Shut up, Alex.
No.
Shut up, Alex. Tell me what to do.
Katie Lang's performance of Hallelujah. I don't know. Leonard Cohen is a Canadian treasure, but I think the entire existence of Leonard Cohen was because Jeff Buckley could do his version, and there is no better version than that.
No, I agree. There's nothing will touch Jeff Buckley. Yeah, and the Buckley and the way he died and everything.
Yeah, it's so sad, but it's so stupid. It's so reckless.
Yep.
There's one for you. Furry balls plopped menacingly on the table. Well, that's a YouTube username, but that's still pretty good.
No, the one I see good ones on PlayStation. I saw one, Barry McCockiner. I wish I would have wrote the spelling down because I had to read it a few times, and I'm like, hey, does that say Barry McCockiner? And buddy, I'm playing goes, it sure does. Barry McCockiner. Yeah. Oh. Okay, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. That's one of their songs. It is. A Tony Dance and tap dancing experience. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. And on that note...
Yeah, on that note, we're going out. So thank you all for stopping by. The 4 or 5 people that we usually have, but that's fine. I got no problem with that.
No, it's fun. So
thank you, really, because really is someone we don't really know. Aside, Chad, Sarah, Ryan, people like that. But really has really latched on, and we really like that. Did I use the word really often enough? I think I really did.
I think you really used it in a really good, thing there. So.
And Brody just dropped off at some point.
Bye. Well, he probably had to go because balls are sore. Balls are sore. His hockey team blows dick. So.
Thank you all. We will see
you
you next week. If you have any topics that you think we should discuss, we'll say thank you and move on to whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we kowtow enough to the people by featuring their comments and incorporating them into our show.
Yes.
Yes. So good night, and we will see you next time. And as Nick said in a party video once, Godspeed.